break from the...
What is that melody?
Shut your
So trusted you. I thought I could too. So why in bloody hell does Makarov know you?
Want a break from the ads?
Yep, it's time again. It's time to talk about the RWBY fandom once more. Believe me, I don't want to go back to this place. Believe me, I hate it as much as anyone else could. I'm only here for the show at this point, and watching all other YouTubers talk about it and have very good criticizers about the show and its plot and its characters. But the one thing I still can never forgive was, I guess, Volume 8, and how RWBY was done so dirty. I hate the fact that they demonized him for the entire Atlas arc, has done nothing but to give him any sense of redemption, and killed him off at his lowest when he was beyond it, even though he's still been redeemed. I also hate the fact that Winter has done nothing to try to reason with him. For being a second in command, you have failed at being his advisor, to being something that could help him pull him from the brink. You have done nothing but belittle, question him, and even betray him. But yet you're not the only one. No one has seemed to just look at him and be like, this is kind of wrong. This is crazy. I know Marrow did it, but then he started making some weird spiel about his rank as his collar, and he's a slave to the Atlas army. This wasn't about Ironwood threatening the glass in the entire city. And even after they evacuated everyone from both Atlas and Mantle, no one has actually went back to Ironwood and just tell him the game's over. The city, both of them are empty. It's time just to hang up the coat, put up the medals. It's time to leave and go home. Go to Vacuo. You know, hell, Winter didn't even try. She says some stupid ass spiel about he sacrificed nothing and everyone sacrificed everything, which I find utterly frustrating. I find it utterly pathetic. It feels so absolutely dehumanizing that it has to get to that kind of level where it been like that. It's so weird. And the fact that he just dies like that, he just dies with no redemption, no any sense of reinsurance, anything. He dies believing that what he done was justified and right. He dies believing that everyone betrayed him. They killed him at his lowest and still expect you to side for Team RWBY, because this whole show is definitively telling you that there's only two sides. Either you're with RWBY or you're against them. I love the angle of RWBY being this, you know, I guess this gray area, which has always kind of been the whole show as a whole. Because, like, I guess after Volume 3, there's always been the theme of it, like the secret theme, the gray area. I mean, look at Volume 6 with Ozpin. He didn't want to, he didn't want to tell everyone the truth about Salem being unkillable and the relics and everything. It's a gray area. You know, he wasn't against them, but he wasn't exactly trusting them. Ironwood, he was a gray area. You know, it's just, I find it so immaculately disappointing. I find it so confusingly sad that this show has run me ragged. It has been probably 2 years since Volumes 7 and 8 came out, and I feel so hurt. This is the same level of hurt as like Adam from Volume 6. We all know Adam. We all know Adam Taurus. Everyone either loves him or hates him. Everyone who thinks he's wasted potential to the people who think he's just a creepy abuser, which I do not care, because Adam was one of the best characters who had the most wasted potential in his entire life. I feel like that everything he done wasn't fully utilized. One, because I guess RWBY or whoever was writing for this damn show couldn't write racism, even though racism has been existing in media for God knows how long, both official and Twitter. You could go to Twitter and find racism every day, every damn second if you wanted to. But Adam was the most important one. He was a man without an army, a man without a cause. He had no one to side with him, you know, at the start of Volume 6. All the White Fang has been converted to the Belladonna side. He has nobody left. He killed everybody else who was goofing on him. And his only thing left was to go kill Blake, or I don't know, whatever he's gonna do to her. But it's the fact that they turn him into this like obsessive creepy boyfriend. Like he's just some yandere. Like he's just like, I have to skin Blake from head to toe just to prove a point. What point? There's nothing left to do. There's no one gonna take your side. And I feel like that, watching Eruption Fang's video talking about Adam and saying that he couldn't join Salem because he's just too much of a wild card to join Team Salem, the definitive good evil. And plus that will only double down that there's only two sides, the good guys and the bad guys. I feel like it would have been better if he was in the loop. I'm not saying he's directly underneath Team Salem the entire time, but it'd be cool if he was still somewhat in the plot. But nope, I get robbed of that because Blake and Yang had to kill Adam. They killed a disarmed man who had no weapon beyond his gun sheath, which I'm assuming was out of ammo, was the only reason why he didn't use it, and then forgot about him. I hate the fact that they even give us that stupid scar on his face, the SDC company on his fucking face, the brand. I hate the Schneidus company logo. I hate it because it's a last minute addition and it goes nowhere. Because I thought in Volume 7 Blake might have some quiet resentment or some unsure feelings towards the Schnees, since Adam's face has the brand of her fucking company on his face. So I thought that'd be like, oh, it's the Schnees, these enslavers. Or hell, I could have wished the fact that Adam could have went after the Schnees personally, because I wanted him to survive those 2 stab wounds to the heart and lung and just change targets. Instead of trying to kill Blake and Yang, why not go murder the Schnees? Kill the people who brought you suffering, who branded your face. This is no longer just about Blake. This is no longer just about the Belladonnas or Yang or anybody else. Just kill the people who you hate the most. Because, again, I find it frustrating that this is the only thing that we get out of Adam, was that he just becomes a creepy, abusive, stalker ex-boyfriend, even though we never really confirmed their relationship in RWBY. We don't know if they're just mentor and student, master and pupil, lovers, whatever. We don't know what they are. All we know is that they were just a thing at one point. It could just been as simple as like a one-night stand. But we don't know. The man's dead to tell his tale. And what makes it worse about Volume 6 is the fact that they added a short to Adam. They gave him a whole short that didn't really tell us a lot, but it gave us enough to wonder if this character's going to play a prominent role or not. But no! Besides just him being the Majima Everywhere system for like a couple times in Volume 6, he only comes back at the very ending of it, and he's just a side character. He's just a side objective. He's like Henry in No More Heroes 3. He's just like, why are you here? Why do I care if I fight you or not? I got other priorities to deal with you. Stop getting me in my way with your personal bullshit. So it just feels like an insult, the fact that he had to do this and then die for it. I find it very disheartening. And the fact that people are still mad, saying that if you like Adam, you're just some weird abuser, you like abusing women or some gay shit. Or hell, heaven forbid, if I say I don't like Bumblebee because of Adam's death, you'll be labeled as some weird anti-woke bullshit or anti-LGB. Even though I firmly stand by my decision of hating Bumblebee because it's like a steak. It's like a nice steak at a restaurant. It's all sauce but no meat. It's just literally just filler content. And I hated the fact that this is the one thing that got a rally against Adam. This love fest over this guy. This is not even your villain, Yang. This is not even your personal beef. This is Blake's beef. Oh, And it's frustrating that the Bumblebee happened at the cost of Adam. I'm to this day, I'm still wishing that he lived the same way that Ironwood, went out. I wish they both live. Well, I mean, I guess when it comes to Ironwood, if I'm going back to him, allegedly there was a cameo courtesy of Miles or Carrie saying that they confirmed his death, but they got rid of it. And that was only sparking up questions whether or not did Ironwood die, or is Ironwood DOA, or did Watts happen to survive the fall of Atlas, picked up Ironwood and somehow escaped into, I don't know, the frozen frontier. Because if they managed to escape, then that'd be interesting to see. Two unlikely partners who've been left to die by their own allies teaming up. I guess Ironwood's military strength and Watts' more technological intelligence will come in handy for the survival. I can honestly see that. You know, 'cause I can't see them killing each other. They have nothing left. They both barely escape with their own damn lives. So I wouldn't even mind having that kind of, I guess, that kind of get together. You know, hell, have them wreak vengeance or something. Someone did said that it'd be kind of cool if Ironwood teamed up with Watts and then went back to Salem, going to Salem side, but then that wouldn't really work, because if Ironwood goes to Salem, that only solidifies him as being a fucking mustache twirling villain and only lives to go kill Team RWBY and them, or the Aesops, or Winter for leaving him for dead to begin with. So I don't think him joining Salem would be the smartest idea. Honestly, I would prefer Ironwood and Watts just to go be a neutral party. Just be happy they survived this calamity and just disappear for a while, just to go heal their wounds or just escape the war that's beyond them. Ironwood's a broken man. He has lost everything. He lost his war machine, his second in command, his city, his army. He lost everything. Watts was left to die by Cinder. And I guess with him, he'll probably understood that fact that he was left to die by Cinder, because Cinder is never meant to be trustworthy. I don't know what they say about Cinder, but I am beyond livid with Cinder, because Cinder is the embodiment of, I have a storyline to start now, 8 volumes in, even though everyone wishes for me to be bukakied and you know, left to die rotting in a dungeon somewhere. I have no character motivation besides just power, because I'm fucking Virgil from Devil May Cry. That's my whole existence. It's just to be a character, a villain who's gonna most likely be endgame villain. I have seen JoJo Bizarre Adventure villains be more compelling than this, and I finished Stone Ocean just the other day, and I'm still confused. I need a fucking ending explain to remember what the hell did I just watch in those last 5 episodes of Stone Ocean. I need to go call my friend about that actually and tell him what the hell I saw. But RWBY has always sparked some level of contempt for me. It's not like the Atlas arc rant where I'm just shitting on it at my full vulgaris, but I'm still at this level of, I want this show to be good. I like RWBY. I've been there since volume 1. I mean, I've been there when the first episode dropped, and I've been there as a good, fan. I like the show despite its bullshit flaws. Even though I haven't even watched Ice Queendom yet because I'm just too fucking lazy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just making this video because I'm worried about RWBY's uncertain future. Now that Rooster Teeth is going down the toilet, and the company, its animators and actors and anyone and everybody in between is leaving the company in droves or being fired or laid off, it's giving me panic attacks a little bit. Not full-on panic attack, but it's giving me something similar. I feel nervous for the future of this series and the fact that it might just be dead when this company fucking flops, and we'll be left with no conclusion, no finale, no nothing. It's just left to just sit in limbo for eternity, for God knows who knows, or until it'll just never end. And I watch like 30 hours of YouTube videos crafting up their own fan-made theories, fan-made animations, and their own Sonic X Season 4 shit from like True Love Heart 94 or something. The future's a scary thing, guys. It's a terrible and yet frightening thing. God, I wish I wasn't RWBY. At least then I could fix all the bullshit that happens. But that's gonna be it for today. I just wanted to make a cute little rant with like a little overly edited beginning video. But I guess till then, I have been your lovely host, and I will see you next time.